Hello everyone, happy Sunday morning. Uh, Today I just woke up from my bed and I would like to confess something that you have misunderstood from me. I really didn't wanted to conceal this, but I myself couldn't create a space to confess this, so I couldn't tell you. One thing recently I changed the name of my channel. Um, yeah, this thing. This is the real me. I didn't start at YouTube because of my own desire. I came here because of one of my church friend, and I also changed the name of the channel because of my sister, who is pretty much royal Catholic. This the reason I began to talk something in front of this camera on YouTube is totally because of religion. However, I'm not a 100% Christian. So I can say I actually don't know why I am here. But maybe this also would be one of the God's will. Uh, the reason The reason why I'm not a 100% Christian is it's because of my background. Mm, yeah. My family has a variety of religion. I grew up with the hands of my grandmother, and she was a royal Buddhist. I remember she always read something that is not Bible. She murmured you know, the book of the Buddhism every time. So that's the place where I was grown up. And my father uh, is really believed in shamanism, though he says he is non-believer. It's not true. He was like, whatever circumstances we had been, he always holds the ancestral rituals for ancestors, like every month when I was young, was pretty much stressful. I think that's one reason why I'm not in shamanism, though I have some symptoms from the shamanism. And I forgot to say about my grandfather. The grandfather from my mother's side is a shaman. So I basically was grown up with three religions, very different religions, including Christianity, shamanism, and Taoism. I have some dear friends in Islam. So I'm in a very mixed religious community. So, but as I began this channel, followed by the recommendation of one of my church friends, so it looks like everyone believes I'm 100% Christian. That's not true. I just select this religion because it opens a community for me, and I kind of like the Bible from most of the books I could be exposed to. I have some symptoms. I can see sort of future through dreams. I can sometimes hear the voices of ghosts. Because of the shamanism, I know I am having the background, but I still prefer reading Bible, so I remain as a Christian. I didn't know this could be problematic to those who are born Christian, 100 Christians, a long time. Well, it's because I was not that Christian. I don't have those backgrounds. Moreover, I was also grown up from Japan. I went to there as an exchange student like 3 times when I was in our childhood. In Japan, this sort of complex religious background is pretty common. They go to church when they get married. They do funerals in a temple when they die. It is just nothing. It's like a hobby there. So I think I never felt I was specifically weird in the background. In Korea, as it is, so some of you scold me as a Christian. You should not talk like that. I hope that works to me, but that doesn't work because of this environment. Can you say why you prefer Christianity rather than other religion? I can say I only feel some warm temperature from this book. Even though I can hear some voices and dreams, I don't believe they direct me into the right direction. I have really bad experiences from them. I would like to believe in God, and I want to meet Him in the future. I think He is beneficial than any other human being, any other gods I know so far. That's why I'm here. So yeah. So why did I confess this? Because I want to say that you can say anything in my channel. I don't care what religious background you have, truly. Maybe some of you would misunderstand that this is only my personal case. It is pretty common to see people switch their religion in South Korea. I got this survey result from Gallup in 2021. They say 17% of South Korea believes in Christianity, and 16% of them are in Buddhism, and 6% of them are in Catholic. Well, no, I cannot see the shamanism. Maybe a lot of them are in shamanism. The shamanism dominates South Korean tradition and their fortune overall. But it was suppressed by religion, other religions such as Christianity, so it was not just revealed for a long time, like hundreds of years. I am over 35 now, but when I was 15, almost like 40% of South Korea had believed in Christianity. I think this percentage has changed because of the continued corruption in church and some problematic missionaries outside of South Korea. The expectation to Christianity from South Korean is very, very high. However, the missionaries are also just ordinary human. It is difficult for them to meet all those expectations. But I kind of can understand their blaming because I also had a high expectation when I went to church, and I also felt the desperation when my desire was suspended by the pastors. I wanted them to make a call to my house at least once to, persuade my family to visit church. and listen to those good church sermons, but they refused to do that. For me, it was difficult to understand, but actually now the church nowadays have already changed it to an institution that provides sermons to those who want to listen it. They gave up missions. I hope a lot of prospective Christians and the visitors to South Korea would understand that South Korea does a lot of good works on the face, I mean from the outside, but in the inside it is often just propaganda. It is often not that truthful and sincere. We are very used to this culture, I think. So I think we need another church that is made by individuals and pastors. Yeah, that was my explanation about my religious background. And I would like to say some of my plans for this channel. I know a lot of you are expecting me to do a Korean teacher. However, to play the role, maybe I should graduate first. I am not a teacher. I have served for media industry for all my life. And, but I try to do that for you, little by little, if you want. But most of all, I would like to read the Bible, because if it was not for this Bible experience and my church friend, I think I don't even begin this channel. I have a great despair to this world. I don't want to say, I don't want to leave any messages to the world, basically. But this religion makes me move on to the new life. So yeah, in that sense, I would like to read this Psalms. Actually in Russian, considering this situation. But it reminded me that I didn't even commit to that through Korean and English. So I should do that first. And with a bit of Russian words that I can learn from there. And I would like to share it together with you and continue those reading with Korean education and instruction to South Korea if you want. I will also share what I know about the experiences of ESL teachers and the labor condition and how to access hospital, that sort of essential information that only native can convey. If you want any other things from me, please leave it under the comment, please, under the comment, so that I can know. Thank you for watching, and I'm sorry for this messy appearance. 감사합니다.